I lived alone in a small studio apartment on Courthouse Road in Arlington, Virginia. It was quiet, clean, and felt safe. I had just moved there for work. My days were simple. Wake up, go to work, come home, eat, watch something on Netflix, and sleep. It wasn't exciting, but it was mine. And it was peaceful. Until one morning when I opened my laptop, and everything changed. There was an email waiting for me. No subject line, no name I recognized. Just 2 words in the body of the message. Nice smile. That was it. But there was also an attachment. I clicked on it without thinking. It was a photo of me, sitting at my desk, smiling, looking directly into the camera. The problem was, I never took that photo. I didn't even remember smiling at my screen. And that night, I had been completely alone. My laptop had been in sleep mode, closed, but the timestamp on the photo matched the night before. The clock in the background confirmed it. That picture had been taken just hours before I saw it. I stared at it for a long time, trying to understand, and then it hit me. Someone had been watching me through my webcam. Watching. Without me knowing. Without me allowing it. I took my laptop to the police. They ran checks, looked for spyware, unauthorized access, anything. But they found nothing. No trace of intrusion. Just clean logs and a camera that had no reason to be suspicious. They told me to put tape over the webcam and stay alert. That was their solution. I went home that night feeling hollow. I tried to convince myself it was a prank or some weird glitch. I tried to sleep. The next morning I got another email. This one was worse. The gray shirt looks good on you. That was it. I looked down at what I was wearing. A gray t-shirt. I hadn't left the apartment. Hadn't opened the blinds. The shirt was something I only wore at home. And yet, he knew. He saw me again, which meant he never stopped watching. That day, I tore my apartment apart. I searched every inch. Behind shelves, inside vents, under the bed, above cabinets. I found nothing. No devices, no cameras, nothing strange. I changed every password. Reset the Wi-Fi. Factory reset my laptop. But it didn't matter, because he was still there. One night, I broke down. I sat on the floor, in the dark, and cried. No phone near me, no laptop open, nothing recording. I didn't even make a sound. I just sat there, silent. And the next morning, another email. Don't cry. I'm still here. That's when I told my friend Elif. She thought maybe I was just being paranoid. Until I showed her the emails. Her face changed. She helped me contact cybercrime authorities. They took my laptop, my phone, even my router. They launched an investigation. They said I was being targeted and that it looked serious. But before they could find anything, another email arrived. This time with a video. It was me, sleeping in bed. The camera wasn't from the laptop. It was positioned higher from the top corner of the room, like it had been placed there deliberately. I was wearing only a t-shirt and underwear. The caption below the video said, "Should I share this?" I took it straight to the police. They said they had a lead. An IP address had slipped through the sender's masking, and it pointed to a house just 20 minutes away. They acted fast, sent officers, got a warrant. But when they arrived, it wasn't what they expected. An elderly couple lived there, retired, confused. They barely used the internet. And when they did, their Wi-Fi was open and unsecured. It wasn't him. It was just a stepping stone. A fake trail. Another dead end. Days passed. I tried to stay offline. Bought a new phone, deleted every account, went silent. But then a letter showed up in my mailbox. No stamp, no sender, just a small envelope, hand-delivered. Inside, a single note. Analog won't save you. Building security checked the cameras. That night, the system went offline. Not the day before, not the day after, only that night. No footage, no answers. Then came the email that broke me. Deleted doesn't mean gone. Attached was a photo from 5 years ago, from back home in Turkey. A photo I had deleted from social media years ago. I didn't even have it anymore. The only copy left had been on an old phone, one that had never been backed up, never synced. He had it anyway. He'd been digging, not just into my life now, but my past, my memories. A week later, I received an audio file. I hesitated before pressing play. When I did, I heard my own voice, whispering, "Please, go away." I had no memory of saying that. I had been asleep. The sound was so clear, it could have been recorded inches from my mouth. My bedroom door had been locked, the laptop had been shut, my phone was turned off. I gave everything to the police again. They found nothing. No digital trace, no GPS logs. Nothing. Just silence. One detective pulled me aside before I left the station and said quietly, "Whoever this is, he's done this before." I thought about leaving, changing my name, moving countries, starting over. But I knew it wouldn't matter. This wasn't about where I lived. It was about access. It was about control. The last thing I ever received wasn't a message. It was a box. Inside was a chocolate bar, my favorite brand. The wrapper had a handwritten note on it. "Sometimes watching is safer than loving." And that was it. No more messages, no more packages, just silence. But silence can feel worse than words. Often now I sometimes catch the red light on my webcam flicker, even when the laptop is off. I hear a faint click in the wall at night, and I never know whether it's the building settling, or someone still listening. The police closed the case. No suspect, no evidence, no trail, but I know better. And I'm telling you this because maybe one day you'll open an email. No subject, no sender, just 2 words. Nice smile.